I am back. Thank you for tuning into my video, my fragrance reviews. Today I will be talking about a fragrance that is a beautiful gourmand, but a gourmand that a person that doesn't like gourmands would like. It's a very cool fragrance, in my opinion, in that it has a note that is particularly odd for a fragrance, but at the same time, it's amazing. So this particular house is Carner Barcelona. They are from Spain, of course, and they have a few. They have I think now they're fairly. They have a smaller line, but like now I think they've expanded it. They have like another line with white tops on it. These are the black ones, and this is the bottle. This is the 50 ml of Palo Santo, and Palo Santo is, I think, underrated. It is part of, I think it's a set of three. It's like two other ones in this particular one. I could be missing one. I think it's another one as well. But there is a scent called D600 from this house that's extremely popular. It's their most popular fragrance, and this is another beautiful fragrance from that line. So the main note, and honestly, in my opinion, the note that makes this fragrance the most interesting is the note of milk. It has milk in it. So just think milk with some rum and some wood on a bed of wood. That's what this smells like. It's sweet, but not in a sweet way. It's sweet in a milky way. It just smells like warm milk, but like a fragrance, a milk fragrance. But it's really, really nice. I've gotten compliments on this, a lot of compliments. It has you smelling warm. I'm not sure. It's a lighter fragrance. It's not heavy or dark, of course, but I think it does well in the winter. And the only reason I say that is because of the warmness of it, the milkiness of it. I'm not sure how good milk would smell or these notes would smell in the summer, but I could be wrong. I think that's just my personal opinion. I think because of the warmth this gives and brings, it's just good. I think it's better in the fall, winter, because it's like those are the kind of smells you want to smell when the weather is a little bit cooler or just a cool day. Just don't wear this when it's like 90 degrees outside. I don't think so. But again, I think I could be wrong. That's just my first. That's just my initial recommendation. But again, I guess it also depends on how much you spray too. In terms of the longevity of this, all day, it's hours and hours. I smell this when I get home. I still smell it on me. For those of you who know me, I do spray perfumes on my clothes sometimes because I do like to have it like lingering on me. You're not really supposed to do that. That's not ideal. It's just that because it stays in your clothes, and if you wear it again, like you'd have to keep washing it. I do wash my clothes often. But yeah, I think Palo Santo is a really, really great fragrance from Carner Barcelona. D600 definitely gets a lot of hype. I like D600. It's okay. I have to try it again, though, to be honest with you. I have to give it another chance because it has a note of lavender in it, and I love lavender. But for me, I didn't really get that from it. I think there's a lot of hype around that fragrance, but honestly, I think it's because I didn't give it much of a chance. I only sampled it, and it just didn't really impress me much because it's very light. It's very, it's not like a interesting fragrance, if you know what I mean. It's a great fragrance. D600 is a great fragrance, but I like interesting fragrances. I like fragrances that are like, what I've never smelled anything like this before. So that's me. So I'm giving my opinion from that perspective, which is why I love Palo Santo. And I do not like gourmands. So, and this is a gourmand, but it's not a sweet, heavy gourmand. It's a very like intriguing gourmand. Sexy. The milk note gives it a very like warm and welcoming sense to it. It's very comforting. When people hug me, they're like, "Oh, you smell so good. What are you wearing?" It's a warm fragrance. It's a warm fragrance, but not a sweet warm. The rum is really, really, really beautiful in this. And just to give you the actual notes, you might want that. I don't know if I even said it already. I don't even remember whether or not I said it in the in the video or not. I don't think I did. But if I did, it'll be funny when I rewatch this. So no, but I don't think I did. So the notes are Artissima and rum. The middle notes are milk, and then you have guaiac wood, tonka bean, vetiver, vanilla, and sandalwood. So the thing here with Palo Santo is the milk and the rum and the guaiac wood. Guaiac wood is very resinous. Le Labo has a guaiac fragrance. Oh, it's really, really good. If you don't like gourmands, but you are looking for a sweeter fragrance, you try Palo Santo. You will love it. It's very hard not to like this fragrance. It's a very interesting fragrance. I would say a mature nose would need to understand it, but not really. It's just that it's a really great fragrance for a person who likes fragrances, who understands fragrances very well, but also for a person who just wants a cool fragrance. They don't really care about the depth of it or whatever. They just want it just smells good. It is really, really nice. And the vetiver is flawless here. Get Palo Santo. Sample Palo Santo. Try Palo Santo. Do not overlook this if you are looking into Carner Barcelona as a brand. You might see the D600 a lot, kind of more in your face. There's a lot of reviews out there about it. Do not overlook Palo Santo. Palo Santo does not get enough attention. I believe it does not get enough attention. You should definitely absolutely try it if you are looking for a sweeter fragrance. But this, again, it's not sweet, not in a sweet way. It's like it's in the gourmand family, but it's not like a gourmand. The longevity is great. The branding is beautiful. The bottle is beautiful. You can see can you see it? Like, yeah, there you go. See, Carner Barcelona. There it is. It's like embedded in the wood. Beautiful. And it comes in a beautiful box like this. Sits in there and it's down there. And again, as you can see, when I did sample it, it was just me kind of like spraying it on my wrist and like walking around with it a little bit, and then got the bottle. And normally I don't do that. So, and any fragrance person will tell you if they buy the bottle that quickly, that means it's a wonderful fragrance. Yeah, this is like one of the few full bottles that I have because I take it very seriously. And anyone should, the fragrances are not cheap. But for the niche, in the niche realm, this is probably priced like a lot of others. This was, I think it was like $120 or something like that. So not terrible, but it's not cheap either. So depending on your budget. But it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth sampling. I would definitely sample this if you're looking for a sweeter fragrance, but you're not crazy about sweets, but you want to try something that's a little different. This is definitely unisex. Yeah, it's definitely unisex. Me personally, I love unisex fragrances. I don't like to smell too girly. I love smelling interesting. I love smelling yummy. I love to smell good. So I don't necessarily need to smell like a woman. I just want to smell like something wonderful. And this is something wonderful. Warm, just imagine like warm milk and rum. Like it's a really, really good combination on a nice woody base, which balances it out beautifully. So they did a great job with this fragrance, Carner Barcelona. Um, and it's definitely worth checking it out. Another little guy from a great brand, but this particular fragrance does not get the attention that it should. So until next time, bye.